Got a question about the operation? Descendant, do you have something positive to report, finally? Where's the Ironheart now? What? I gave the order for Jeremy to retrieve the Ironheart. I never did that. There must have been a misunderstanding. Nell, did you send those instructions?
I've done no such thing over any official channel, and even unofficially. I have no reason to contact him. Something's not right. Could it be?
Nell, contact Jeremy. Now.
I can't get through to Jeremy. His Deceive has been deactivated. And there's no record of him entering Albion either.
It can't be. Jeremy is still a Descendant, even if he's sometimes led astray. He's a Descendant fighting for humanity who despises the Vulgus with every fiber of his being.
Alpha, we should see if we can detect Jeremy's arcade and traces of the Ironheart through the guide.
All Descendants on standby. Please contact the guide for assistance as required. Man, identify Jeremy's last known whereabouts. Prepare for a pursuit operation.
Descendant, I've heard about Jeremy. But there's something I must tell you first. When I came into contact with the energy from the second Ironheart, a new function was restored to my system. It's an algorithm for amplifying the void energy sensory field. An early warning system for detecting colossi that are drawn to the Ironheart. However, perhaps because it was transferred through Jeremy's arcade, which I am not synced with, my operating system is rejecting this function. Even now, alarm bells are ringing. My functions have been interrupted and my system cannot be recalibrated. Descendant, I am in no doubt that a Colossus is heading towards Ingress at this very moment. Please transfer my sensory field amplification algorithm to Seneca. If we can intercept that Colossus and recalibrate my system, Jeremy and the Ironheart can be found. Please, help me, Descendant.
It appears we have no choice. Please handle whatever the guide needs first. As Alpha said, we cannot rely on the guide alone. HQ will do their best to identify Jeremy's last known location and prepare for a pursuit operation.
Descendant, is this code related to the Void? This algorithm is sophisticated enough to be applied right away. This is truly incredible. So this is the power of the guide that the Descendants have spoken of. But now is not the time to marvel at it. Based on the results calculated from the amplified sensory field, it seems a powerful Colossus, the Executioner, is heading toward Ingress. As you likely recall from your Descendant training, the blade wielded by the Executioner is a sensitive conductor. If you allow it to power up, it will increase the time you spend in the Void. And the likelihood of failing to intercept the Colossus increases exponentially. Descendant, please proceed with the intercept immediately. The space-time fabric of the Void is extremely illogical. The space-time fabric of the Void is extreme. You succeeded in intercepting the Executioner. An extraordinary display of skill. If there was a Descendant like you a century ago, I'm certain we would have been able to stop the apocalypse. There are no what-ifs in history, of course. But the apocalypse has left such a deep wound on humanity. Regardless, if we allow ourselves to ponder all of the what-ifs, perhaps things would be better if the Ironhearts had never existed in this world. Every time an Ironheart is uncovered, it's as if the Colossi are awoken and head to Ingress. But ironically, we also need the Ironhearts to stop the Colossi. It is one of the great paradoxes. Descendant, perhaps this is exactly why the ancestors sealed the Ironhearts in vaults. I'm beginning to suspect that perhaps the ancestors hid the Ironhearts away to prevent history repeating itself. We will need extensive preparation for the moment when the third Ironheart is revealed. There is much that I would like to discuss with you, and also with the entity known as the Guide, if possible. However, we do not have the luxury of time right now. HQ is urgently looking for you, Descendant. You should make your way there as quickly as possible.
Descendant, thanks to you, the stability of my system was restored. However, the Iron Heart has slipped from our grasp. While you were stopping the Colossus, I delivered the necessary information to Enzo. It is likely that HQ will be preparing countermeasures.
Now, where was the next excavation region?
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Ah, Descendant. You're here. Thank you for all your hard work with the intercept battle. Unfortunately, we need to drag you into another operation before you get a chance to rest. Albion has entered uncharted territory. A Descendant has committed treason. A Descendant. Someone who should have been humanity's beacon of hope. Damn it! How could this have happened? HQ has officially denounced Jeremy as a traitor. A rapid arrest operation is in progress. Enzo received intel from the guide and was first on the scene. Jeremy is heading towards Echo Swamp. As the enemy's attention is keenly focused on this location, and because of the swampy terrain, deployment of forces on a large scale will be difficult. To make matters worse, we've lost contact with Essimo. He was carrying out another operation in the area. Essimo's support was vital. Enzo won't be able to command and fight by himself. Our lack of manpower is delaying the operation. If we don't hurry, we'll be delivering the Ironheart to the Vulgus on a silver platter after we worked so hard to get it. We must prevent that from happening at all costs. Rules of engagement for Jeremy will be sent separately. If possible, I would like to have him brought back alive. I want to hear what he was thinking as his commander, and why he did what he did. Go after Jeremy, and please, find the Ironheart and bring it back.
I will tell Enzo to prepare to resume the operation.
Understood. Descendant, wrap up any preparations for reinforcements quickly, and head to the Misty Woods outpost in Echo Swamp. Enzo is awaiting your arrival.
A Ciénaga de los Muertos. Tocar con los espíritus. Que
Alpha, thank you for the reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17 of the Colon Special Forces to help with tracking Jeremy.
Vámonos, people.
Get the sit rep from Enzo and carry out the operation.
Las pandas. Vámonos, panda. Vámonos, banda. ¿Qué pasa, banda? Banda de rock, banda de metal, banda de flamenco, banda de hip hop. ¿Qué pasa, bandas de la costa este y bandas de la costa oeste, y las bandas que huelen limpio y las bandas que huelen peste? ¿Qué pasa, bandas?
This operation must succeed. All right.
Las
We've had
bandas
some
laterales,
delays, but I'm
las
happy to
bandas
say we can now
abdominales, las
restart the
bandas que te
pursuit.
comes al final de los
First things
portales.
first, as we've lost contact with Essimo, there are no other descendants who have the power to handle the battle. We had to suspend the search and blockade construction. I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Essimo. He was deployed here on a mission to destroy a Vulgus facility, and we've lost contact with his unit. If possible, I think searching for Essimo while we continue with the rest of the mission is a good idea.
Esto está medio sordo, pero
While
me lo
our
dejan, ¿verdad?
operation
Es
was
un-
delayed,
una
the
ventaja,
Vulgus
único que
deployed
hablan
their
más fuerte,
forces
da cuenta.
throughout the swamp.
La peña de escopiédricas,
I
¿no?
think they
Hablando.
sensed something was up with Jeremy.
No hables tan fuerte.
I got impatient, so I took command and attacked.
En verdad,
But because the soldiers couldn't receive their orders in time, we nearly experienced
mira,
heavy losses.
por el oído izquierdo está
After that,
más de
Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't feasible. It seems Jeremy used this to his advantage and went
Porque en
deeper
verdad,
into the
¿sabes?
swamp.
No sé de dónde vienen
So
los
starting
ruidos,
now,
¿sabes? Más
we'll be
también.
focusing on
La peña que
reconnaissance
a
to
veces
expand the search area.
miro con- ¿sabes? No sé, sobre
If you
todo
go
los
on
aviones,
ahead,
porque
the
como
soldiers will follow and establish a barricade.
La peña está mirando por ahí buscándolo.
This will
y
allow
yo
for
al
much
momento
wider
ya
RK
tampoco
distribution, which will be an advantage in tracking both Jeremy's RK and the Ironheart traces. We have to overextend ourselves a little. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the guide, it's clear clear Jeremy has some kind
Como me
of
pica
plan in
espinilla,
mind.
loco. Yo creo que tengo el punto G ahí.
Apparently Jeremy's voice was captured through the
La
Ironheart
mayoría
pulse.
de
However,
tiempo tienen
briefly
el
that was
muerto, pero
detected.
yo tengo la espinilla.
This is what was reported.
Tengo un esquema ahí desde pequeño que no se me fue, desde 5 años o por ahí hasta los 12 o 14, por ahí, 12, 13 años, no se me fue. Casi toda infancia ahí con ese esquema, que en primavera, pues, a veces, algunos temas que me tenía que lo flipas, ¿eh?
DNA,
Yo vivo
Kuiper.
ahí,
I have no idea what he's talking about,
con
but I know
pus y
this
todo, ¿sabes?
operation needs to
También de
resume
pequeño era más
quickly.
bestia de rajar más
The
que
area where the guy
rajar por
picked
lado,
up Jeremy's
entonces me
voice is a
costó
way
más
off.
también.
We've got a
Pero
long
bueno, al
road
final
ahead
se
of
me
us.
curó en la playa, ¿sabes? Ahí algo en el río, en la playa, sobre todo.
Operation, we're all slowly sinking
Te
into
juro, en
the
la playa,
swamp.
El médico te da recetas de mierda, pomadas,
Be
y cada
prepared
una
for
pomada lo
unexpected
único que hacía era
combat
ponerte lo peor,
situations.
porque no te seca, eso
Leave
tiene
the
que
mission in your
secarse,
capable hands.
yodándose y tal, y lo mejor es o eso, yodo y cosas. Aloe vera, pero los doctores, a lo mejor algunos sí que te dice ponte aloe vera, pues, o sea, antes eran más gilipollas todavía que ahora. Y ya me dejó de salir, pero algunas primaveras ni para loco, como pica esto, te juro. Pero es que pica, te juro que me quedo ahí, se me cae la baba y todo, rascando. Te lo digo, Y eso que está seco ya, ¿sabes? No, ya no se me pone como de pequeño, pero alguna primavera sí que se me pone un poquito así más, me salen un poquito más de ronchas así. Eso no se vaya, está toda la vida, porque es el punto G que tengo ahí. Bueno, va. Mete tiro ya. Mete. Mete tiro ya. Mete tiro ya. Toma. No te reventaba, ¿no? Dispara. Arriba y abajo. Lo hemos hecho así. Si lo hubiera querido hacer, seguro que no me sale. Con el ataque aéreo cuerpo a cuerpo aéreo.
Descendant. Enzo may have told you that Jeremy seems to be up to something.
Los German dice.
The Ironheart process is stopped, which means he must have put it back inside the quantum storage box used by the Descendants. We cannot allow Jeremy to take the Ironheart again. That much is certain.
Looks like we have no other choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate.
Es algo de la Necesitamos más potencia de ataque, más esos bichos que nos salgan otros. Ahora saldrán más de más nivel. Va por todas las y van saliendo de más nivel.
De nivel. Pues sube de nivel. Qué bien.
Powerful enemy is You should focus on the battle for now.
Sauku.net. Está con nosotros.
I'll deliver the info about Jeremy to
Yeah.
HQ.
Muchas
If they
gracias.
have any new intel, they'll send it to us.
Son sus marches ahí.
Jeremy said that the fungus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular fungus, we'll need to secure genetic samples for comparison. I hope this has nothing to do with that old Colossus corpse. Go and collect fungus samples and place them in the supply box.
Si no lo ponen ellos, sí, quizá está ayuda. Voy a poner un poco de apoyo, por favor, voy a poner un poco de apoyo, todo contención, por favor. Aquí, cúbreme, todo de contención, todo de contención. Voy a poner aquí, un virus a sistema operativo. ¿Dónde hay más? Todo completo.
Great job. I'll send the fungus DNA to be analyzed in Albion.
Ah, pero
So this is the enemy's Kuiper story. Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well. We need to destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper. We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
destruir mineral. Ah, hay que destruirlo. ¿Cómo se destruye? Ahora hay que pegarlo aquí al lado y ya está. Aquí vamos más rápido uno en cada uno.
pose for a moment. I have a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight. Powerful enemy has appeared. You should focus on the battle for now. This operation must succeed. Regarding Jeremy's defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the Vulgus DNA and the Kuiper, I think we need to understand Jeremy's motives first, so that we can be 2 steps ahead of him. First off, from the Vulgus DNA collected here, we identified malignant cells, the info about Jeremy's which have been exposed to void energy. Well, we'd call them malignant cells, but for the Vulgus, they're more of a genetic enhancement. They give them higher bone density and muscle growth. And we've detected high levels of void energy in the Vulgus Kuiper you discovered. To humans, this affected Kuiper is highly contaminated material which cannot be processed and used for any products. But for the Vulgus, it is enhanced Kuiper. Can you see the connection? Both the cells and the Kuiper have been altered as the result of exposure to the void, and both are needed to create enhanced Vulgus. I'm not sure why Jeremy needs them, but I do know where we can find them. The Abandoned Zone. Throughout Ingris's history, it's been identified as the first area to be connected to the Void Dimension. And the worst source of contamination is located in Echo Swamp. That's where we need to go. We can either overtake Jeremy, or at least find traces of him. Huh?
Los vídeos, veo las cinemáticas. No, lo voy
That's the
leyendo
emergency
también.
comm signal.
A veces, 2 o 3 veces como ahora, que más ahora
Is
de
anybody
escuchar
there?
música.
This is Essimo. We can't move. We're surrounded by enemy forces.
Essimo, what's your location?
I'm at the abandoned area. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility. But at this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending reinforcements right now.
Ay. Están dando. rayo tiene más cadencia y más alcance. Los módulos que tienen las otras armas. La hemos dejado puestas las otras. Bueno, mejor. Balas por cargador. Tiene menos 30, cadencia de tiro. Bueno, apenas se nota eso. Tiene más. O sea, la cuenta tiene 200, 300 más de ataque. En un momento hemos conseguido 2 puntos de ahora. Bueno, y aún serán una mierda con todo lo que podemos conseguir seguro. Nos atacan. Por cualquier razón. Si nos agarran algo. Es un pepino ahora. Si ya lo era antes. Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Hacen los trippies por ahí que yo pueda ver.
This operation must succeed. Essimo! Essimo, please respond! God damn it! We've lost contact. That wasn't much to go on. Right now, the only thing we can be sure of is that they're nearby. Actually, this works in our favor. This is our chance to rescue Essimo and track down Jeremy. I'll search for traces of Jeremy and the Ironheart with a guide. Please rescue Essimo and take him to the forward base.
I am definitely detecting a very minor presence of Arche in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to 2 possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's Arche, or the Arche of Essimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity. I've activated an eco-scan surveyor. If something happened here, the drones should pick it up. Ideally, we'll find some info on Jeremy, but we can hope to at least get some idea of Essimo's whereabouts. I need you to retrieve some of the drones and return them.
Un poco de Crash Bandicoot aquí, ¿no? Está bien. Jack and Dexter. De Croc. Uy. No sabe nada. Acá lleva tantas cosas encima que se hunde. Normal, es una normal. La Segunda Guerra Mundial. ¿Habrá llegado la hora? ¿Habrá tiempo? ¿Ya habrá llegado la hora ahora mismo? La hora la habrá llegado. La ha llegado ya. La hora la ha llegado.
I've activated an eco-scan surveyor. If something happened here, the drones should pick it up. Ideally, we'll find some info on Jeremy, but we can hope to at least get some idea of SMO's whereabouts. I need you to retrieve some of the drones and return them.
Vale, que es 1 minuto y medio desde el equipo primero. Hola. Venga. Como tiempo. Por ahí.
Analysis complete. Based on the data collected, we've identified the unique chemical substance that SMO gives off. We've also found traces of Jeremy's arche.
What the fuck. Menuda minibun, tío. Más ninguna, tío. Una que me gusta. La farma. Está preocupa. No, ¿cómo ha cambiado Final Fantasy, Se ha vuelto un shooter. Se ha vuelto Fortnite. Final Fantasy de vuelta.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Commence load.
Highly likely that a Vulgus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. There doesn't seem to be a commander located. Take them out anyway. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
If we follow SMO's traces, we should be able to find Jeremy as well. It's not that far.
The arcade is fading. We must move quickly.
Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer. Eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. There doesn't seem to be a commander located. Take them out anyway. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
Fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance, but I will keep trying. Please be careful. Are swarming in that direction. Status suggests that the enemy has a wavelength jammer. If we destroy it, we'll be able to find SMO. I still can't locate SMO. Must be something else jamming the signal. Keep your eyes peeled. Target the leader.
Not sure they know what they're after or what their next move is. I'll brief everyone. Gather round. Isn't the smell of gunpowder the best? As you know, my mission was to remove the source of the contamination in the abandoned area before it spread to Albion. Where you rescued me, near the pipe there, my unit and I were looking for the source of the contamination connected to that pipe. We were on the verge of finding it. But the soldiers in my unit started getting sick, one by one, from some unknown disease, while the Order of Truth seemed to be getting stronger by the day. You know I have a sensitive nose, right? Well, my soldiers and the enemy smelled the same to me, but their symptoms, how the disease affected them, were the opposite of each other. It doesn't make any sense. Once I figured that out, I didn't just sit on my butt. I mobilized all of my men who were able to move and scoured the nearby area. That's when they turned on me. I knew I shouldn't have pushed them so hard. Jeremy showed up, and you know what that idiot said? Albion considers all of you to be expendable. Follow me, and I'll give you power. Let's take down Albion together. It sounded like a bunch of hogwash. But then he took out the Ironheart. And it was the first time any of us had seen something that had seemed like just a rumor. To be honest, it was also the first time I'd seen the real thing in person. And even I thought it was pretty extraordinary. Though because I'd been connected to the guide from the start, I didn't fall for Jeremy's speech. But when that bastard said what he needed for his plan was nearby, one by one, my men pointed their guns at me. What did Jeremy say it was again? What he needed? That's right, a seed storage. And I knew the source of the contamination was there too. My nose told me. You're planning on going to the seed storage now, aren't you? In that case, focus on finding Jeremy. Destroying the source of the contamination, the seed storage, was my original mission. I'll try and recover, and get back on track with that as soon as possible. I'll make sure to blow up whatever it is Jeremy is trying to get his hands on.